Okay, so hi, hello, welcome back to another bad two-sentence horror story. You see, I already botched the intro, but it's all good though. This is all one take, by the way. So if I stutter, mumble, or mess up, sorry about that. So let's get into it. And also, what I usually do in my old two-sentence horror story videos, I usually say number one, and I read them. But since this is kind of different, I'm just gonna go until I feel the video had enough. So, outside of that, let's get into it. So, starting off, I minced up some onions and jalapenos to refill the minced jalapeno jar. Then I minced up a lot of jalapenos for my pico de salsa. After I washed my hands, I went and took a piss. That could be a horror story because he put "I washed my hands" in quotation marks, and that means his dick is now on fire. So, more fun for that. Moving on. There's only one thing more terrifying than finding a tapeworm in your burger. Find half of tapeworm in your burger. For each toe you cut off, I'll double your money. The first one will start you off at 100K. I'm so sorry, my little princess, but Daddy needs more than this, you know. Okay, that's kind of like a two-sentence horror story. Kind of like a horror story. Pop. Gah. The the man moaned in relief after getting his back cracked by a chiropractor. Wait a sec, doc. I can't feel anything from my neck down. Yeah, I think in the last video I recorded my bad two-sentence horror story, there was a lot kind of like sus type of horror stories. So, if you're new to this, check out the previous videos. Not like a shameless plug or anything. Moving on. I just got a grinder tap from 1 foot away. I'm in my apartment. Okay. I sure hope my sandwich doesn't have pickles. I was shot to death by Pickle Man. I went out this morning for some fresh air. There are microplastics in my lungs. Oh, okay. I mean, that's what we kind of get for living in a first world country, I guess. I don't know. Moving on. I forgot my cocaine in the White House. Now Cocaine Bear is president. I thought my plants were safe. Then the zombies appeared. Those goddamn zombies fucking up my plants, man. I swear to God. The cashier said, "Thank you for shopping with us." I replied, "You too." Okay, that is a horror story right there. I do that shit all the fucking time. Um, horror story for introverted people. I hope no one hears our terrible secret, I said to my friend. I did. Said big ears, man. I understand what they're going for, but Jesus Christ. Cannonball! I shouted as I jumped off the 50-foot tall diving board into the swimming pool. But then I remembered, I'm Jesus Christ. Oh shit, I'm Jesus. Moving on. Bird 1. Uh-oh. Bird number 2. Don't worry, he only has 1 stone. Ah. Try to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay. Uh, it's kind of smart, but yeah, not a two-sentence horror story. Moving on. What are you gonna do? Release the dogs or the bees on me? Little did I know that he released the dogs with bees in their mouth, and when they bark, they shoot bees at you. Oh. Okay. That one would be a pretty cool comic book, though, I'm not gonna lie. Moving on. First, a snake fell from the sky onto a Texas grandma. Then the hawk attacked. I don't know if that's something that happens in Texas a lot. And if it does, I really don't want to know. Moving on. I was so scared, there was a stream of pee running down my leg. It wasn't mine. Who pissed my pants? Jesus Christ, some of these are fucking dumb. Moving on. As soon as I opened my, as I, oh, wow. As soon as I opened the door, my cat ran out of the room with a fat rat in her mouth. I entered the room, but my son wasn't there, and on his bed was a book labeled "Shapeshifting Guide Volume 1, Rat Form." Okay, moving on. This one's kind of not safe for work. Cocks and candles. Come get your cocks and candles. Little did I know that my curiosity would lead to my entire uterus being filled with wax. What the fuck? Okay, if you guys seen the first one, you guys will probably know that that was even the worst. So, moving on. I tend, well, I time traveled to a disco in the year 1978, and then someone came onto the dance floor. It was the boogeyman. It was the fucking boogeyman. What the fuck? Okay, moving on. My mom didn't believe. My mom didn't believe I was turning into a monster at night. When she fell asleep, I devoured her whole. Okay, but it's not whole with a W. It's the whole without the W. So HOLE. So that can mean two different things. I'm just gonna move on. I got stung by a bee. No worry, it's just bees. Evil bee. I am evil bee. Jesus Christ. Moving on. I set a house on fire. It's okay, the guy I locked inside told me he's a fireman. Okay. I honestly really enjoy your favorite Martian. Except my friends are actually stalking my mom. What? Okay. Moving on. I'm pregnant and you're the father, she said to me. How long has my cat been able to talk? I thought. What the fuck? That's some like Shane Dawson type shit right there. Moving on. I was born with the ability to physically experience the happiest memories of any human by merely touching their skin. I didn't realize this worked with the deceased until the day I felt a rush of joy, along with vivid flashes of somebody's past. Just as I bit into a burger from the diner on Route 40. Okay. That one was actually pretty good, but I feel like it shouldn't be in a two-sentence horror story format. That could be something on r/nosleep. So that one isn't bad by any means. I actually applaud that one. Moving on. I have gained the power to kill a pedophile every time I sneeze and win $1 million. Fuck me, because this is a Russian roulette. Oh shit. uh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. I don't know what was worse, the one with the coma or this one. Holy shit. Okay, moving on. This is the pilot speaking, and we have some good news and bad news, says the pilot. The good news is that everyone on board can't spell correct nor understand abbreviations, but the bad news are that we are now in the WARFARE zone because this is WW3. Jesus fucking Christ. So, they're in the war zone because this is World War 3. Jesus fucking Christ. That one was horrible. I hate that one. I lose all self-control when my wife buys chocolate chip cookies. I eat like 2 or 3 a day. It's insane. My fat ass eats all of them and jacks off with the crumbs still lining my bed sheets. Okay, moving on. After numbing my mouth, the dentist put a delicious filling in my tooth. Now I'm finding bits of cherries in my mouth. Okay. Okay, that's already the same thing. They stopped sharing their Netflix password. It broke up their entire family. Hey, it's simple as that, I guess. Moving on. I ordered a hot dog, and I swear, the ketchup on it was the best I have ever tasted. I asked the vendor what brand it was, and he said, "That's not ketchup. That's blood from a dead child." Jesus Christ. Okay. Having made a deal with the devil to be able to shapeshift into the desired sexual partner for any woman, I walked into my sister's room, whom I fantasized for so long. My soul shrieked in horror and disgust when I saw my father's bare body in her dressing room mirror. Jesus fucking Christ! What the fuck are wrong with these people? Okay, that's three. That's fucking three horrible ones I read so far. What the fuck? God, okay, moving on. Okay. Never trust a doctor. 2-sentence horror story. There was a boy who needed surgery on his stomach, but instead of his doctor giving him proper surgical tools, the doctor made a big hole in his stomach and took as much items as he could find in the boy's stomach and even the heart. The boy died seconds later from blood loss due to how big the hole was, and the doctor was recalled to be the most evil doctor. Yeah, okay, he died from the blood loss, not his heart being fucking taken. Okay. Moving on. One day, a man left his house to go fishing, but when he returned to his wife, there was only one fish. There was only the fish. Okay. Sorry I messed up on one. This picture is really fucking blurry. Okay, moving on. I eat at restaurants for a living. That's not why my stomach always hurts. Thank you, New York Times. Thank you. Moving on. Father, I have made 2 new friends today at school, said my daughter, handing me a picture she drew of them. Hey, wait a minute. These are the O'Hank brothers who are wanted for child murder, but have eluded me, the chief of the police, for a year, and now so I'm especially worried about your brother, who doesn't seem to be with you, I replied. Ah, yes, when my daughter hands me a drawing, and it looks just like the O'Hank brothers, and, those guys are really, they've been eluding us and the police force for a while now, and now your brother's dead. I wish people can just reread what they write, but moving on. We're going to do a few more. We've been doing a lot recently in this video, so, well, I've been reading a lot. So, we're going to do a few more. I went to the beach that makes you old. I got old. Heavy hitter. Simple and clean. Moving on. Little did I know, when I accidentally brought home a haunted doll, she would actually be quite nice. Unfortunately, she did my taxes improperly, and now the IRS is after me. That is a horror story. The IRS is a fucking demon. Fuck the IRS. There we go. My little tidbit. Moving on. It's only 5 nights. Freddy Fazbear. Okay. I'll do like 3 more. Challenging and realistic. Skyrim mod stops all your characters challenging and realistic. Skyrim mod stops all your characters becoming stealth archers with one simple trick. Instant death. Okay, that could be a horror story for those who play Skyrim. I don't, so I don't know. I don't get it. Moving on. True elderly and disabled people find it easier to operate doors with handles, but so do bears. That's a horror story. I do. Okay. So this is going to be the last one. My friend has been fishy as of late. The gills forming on his neck are troubling. Damn. Okay. So that's it for the 2-sentence horror stories. Hopefully you all enjoyed, even though some of the stories were just fucking horrible. I'm gonna go and probably wash myself with some bleach after this video. But yeah, yet again, hopefully y'all enjoyed the 2-sentence horror stories. I had a lot of fun making this video, so hopefully y'all enjoyed. I have one more thing to say. Well, a few more after this though. But use code GOONS on gamersubs.com. Actually, by the time of this being recorded, the dude who is a famous YouTuber has recently dropped their G-Sub cup, their G-Sub waifu cup. So, you know, if you want to check it out, please do. Pre-orders end on December 18th or 12/18, or 18/12 if you're not in American stuff. So, yeah. So outside that, all my links are down below. Feel free to leave a like. It helps out the channel. And, yeah, consider subscribing. If this video does well, I'll do more. I have a lot of fun making these. So, yeah. I'll do what I gotta say. And, well, that's pretty much else. I mean, pretty much all. I mean, there we go. One take. I love it. So I don't have anything else to say. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.